This literally smells like delicious. Oh my goodness. And welcome to today's video. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Estee, and on my channel we discuss all things in the beauty world and sometimes some other things like fashion and clothing. So if that interests you, be sure to subscribe. It means everything to a small creator like myself. And for today's video, I am so excited. We are going through the brand new KKW fragrance collection. I have an entire box here of things that were just delivered to me today. I am so excited to open this all up with you, give you my first impressions, tell you about the scents, so on and so forth. So if you are interested in seeing that and hearing about all of these fragrances, then let's get right on into it. Here are the two boxes. They are both so adorable. I absolutely love that they put the two on one side and then from on the other side, so you can give these as a gift. I also love that they put all of the notes on the back. I think that is so easy for when you receive a gift. You read all of it and you just kind of get excited to open up the box. And obviously I love these boxes. They're just nice and metallic and they're just really cute and chic. I feel like you can really give either to anyone, but I feel like the metallics give me more of like a mom or grandma vibe, and then these definitely give me more of like a Galentine's vibe or just one of your good friends. So I absolutely love the packages on both the boxes. And then let me show you what it looks like when you take it out of the box. So this is how it looks as you take it out of the box, and then you just pop it right out of the plastic. I will say that the plastic, it's a little bit difficult to take out, but there it is. It's absolutely adorable. All of these fragrances retail for $30 and they are all 1 fluid ounce. Before I start spraying all these fragrances, I do want to mention that I am going to put timestamps of them all below just so it's easier to navigate, or if you're only interested in a particular fragrance. Let's go ahead and spray Hearts Gold first. I want to spray this first because, not gonna lie, this was the one that I was most excited for based on the notes. So I have a little index card here that I'm going to be spraying the fragrances on. I have one labeled with each of the fragrance. We are going to keep it very nice and organized here. So let me go ahead, give this a spritz or two. And while this dries down, let me just read out their notes. So it says a warm floral oriental woody fragrance based around warm amber woods, sun-baked vanilla beans, and a sparkling blooming bouquet of orange blossoms, honeysuckle, and yellow tire flowers. I think that says tire. I'm not exactly sure. Let's see. Oh my God, that smells amazing. I think that this was described very spot on. Like, it definitely smells like a woody oriental. I definitely smell the honeysuckle. I definitely smell that amber. I'm definitely getting that vanilla in there as well. And I'm definitely smelling the coconut notes as well. Wow, I am really, really happy with this one. We are off to an amazing start. Next up, we have Heart Silver. Let's give this a spray. And this is described as an ultra feminine, lustrous bouquet, uniquely built around aquatic florals, pear tree blossom, and a stunning essence of jasmine. Silver cloud musk veils the scent with magnetic textures of brushed suede and white birch. I also have the little sheet that was sent in the PR kit. I actually did get rose gold, which we'll do next. I did get that in PR. So thank you, KKW Fragrance, for sending that over to me if you are watching. So based on these notes, I definitely smell that pear tree, the pear tree blossom. It literally smells so good. I don't really smell the rose water in there. And then I really smell that brushed suede. This I really like. This almost smells like a floral scent that could be mixed with almost like a men's cologne. It's definitely floral, but it's not like a sweet floral. I would say this is more of like a fruity floral because you really can smell that pear in there. But then again, you have that suede base note as well, so it just gives it like that sultriness. The last metallic one is Rose Gold, which, like I mentioned before, this is not a first impression. I have been wearing this ever since I received it. I think I received it like exactly a week ago, and I have been obsessed. I have not been able to put this down. This one is just an amazing citrusy floral. So if you like more citrusy smell, once you smell this, you definitely smell the lemon, you smell the bergamot. So if you like those lemony bergamot on smells, you will love this. But what I think is so unique about this specific scent is that it has a moss base note to it. So it kind of gives it this like warmth, and again, like that sexiness, that sultriness that I was mentioning with the silver. It has that same sort of sexiness, sultriness. I don't want to say warmth, but it has depth to it. So far, I am extremely impressed by these three, but let's move on to Bae, BFF, and Wifey. Let's get started with Bae. I absolutely love the metallic packaging. I think it's so chic, but these, like the OG ones, they're just so cute. Ooh, and I love how it's like the red spritzer with the red writing, so adorable. Ooh, I can already spell it. Okay, Bae is described as a truly decadent scent offering a sparkling opening of juicy mandarin and mouth-watery kiwi leads you to a flirty floral heart comprised of jasmine, sambac, and gardenia blossom supported by ribbons of whipped vanilla and velvet sandalwood. Oh my God, this smells so good. I smell that orange blossom out of the bat. I smell that vanilla out of the bat. This literally smells like delicious. Oh my goodness. This really smells like a fruity vanilla musk. I definitely smell the vanilla. I smell the musk. I smell that orange and I smell that kiwi. So it almost like starts with the citrus, but then I feel like as it's drying down, you get more of the sweet fruity, not as much as the citrus fruity. And I really smell that vanilla. Oh my God, this smells incredible. I feel like BFF, Bae, and Wifey are going to be very different from the metallic ones because I feel like the metallic ones are very sultry and I don't want to say more sophisticated. This one is just more like sweet and girly and like yummy and delicious. Wow, I love this one. I don't love sweet scents. Like I don't like sweet scents that are sickly sweet, but I love sweet scents that have like vanilla and have that warmth. This definitely has that warmth from the vanilla, which I love, plus the citrusy, fruity sweetness. Wow, I'm very impressed. Next up, let's go in with Wifey. This is described as a delicious floral gourmand fragrance that exudes a feminine soft tenderness and a modern glow. At the top, a luminous citrus duo of yuzu and pomelo are enriched with the freshness of violet leaves. Luxurious blossoms of magnolia, delicate yet decadent, are entwined with nuances of dewy freesia and mimosa at the heart. The dry down provides a sophisticated depth composed of whipped caramel, ooh, I love caramel, and creamy musks for an intoxicating finish that sweeps you off your feet. Okay. It's interesting because I feel like the way I read this description was kind of similar to the Bae description because they both have like the vanilla and the musk in there as well as the citrus, but they smell very different. I would say with this one, you definitely smell more of the citrus. The Bae is definitely more of like a fruity citrus, whereas with this one, you don't get much of like the fruity sweetness. You really just get that citrus, which I love. I love citrus scents. And this one of the middle notes is mimosa, which you can definitely smell. And then I feel like at the base, I can smell a little bit of the patchouli and definitely a little bit of the musks. I would say this one is definitely a much more complex fragrance compared to the Bae one. I really like this one as well. Now I'm like smelling both of them. Okay, yeah, with Bae, you definitely have more of the vanilla. It's more of like that whipped cream almost. Whereas with Wifey, you get much more citrus, and this one smells a little bit more sophisticated. It's not nearly as sweet, but it's still sweet. And last but not least, we are going to do BFF. I feel like I've said this 100 times, but I am so obsessed with this packaging. It is just so cute. And BFF is described as an absolutely delicious fragrance offering playful notes of wild berries and crisp star apple. A bouquet of pink rose petals and pear blossom highlight the heart, while fluffy notes of vanilla marshmallow, I love that, and cedar wood contour the finish. Okay. This one smells like sugar. Like this one is literally sweet as sugar. With this one, I smell the berries, I smell the marshmallow, I smell the vanilla, and I definitely smell a little bit of the rose, but it's really the berries. So if you like sweet berry fragrance, you would love this. Like it literally just smells like berries and cream. Like it's just so sweet, but it's also just like nice and warm too. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a second, I'm gonna smell all of these back, and I'm going to rank them from my most favorite to least favorite. Okay, that took me a while, but I have made up my mind. My number one favorite is still Rose Gold. If you love citrusy scents, you absolutely need this. I just love this because it's a citrus, but it's a very unique citrus. I own a lot of citrusy perfumes, and this is just so unique. The moss base note really makes this stand out from a crowd. And of course, I've had this for a week. I've been wearing it for a week. It also just lasts on my skin all day. I know everyone's different, but KKW fragrances / perfumes last all day on my skin. So this is definitely still my number one. Number two, I have to give it to Bay. I absolutely love Bay because I love vanilla gourmand scents, but I find that it's very hard to make a vanilla scent that doesn't smell like super synthetic vanilla. I love that this is a warm, sweet vanilla scent, but it just smells really rich. It doesn't smell synthetic. It has that warmth to it. It's a comforting smell, and I just absolutely love this. And then number three is actually a surprise to me because when I read the notes of all of these perfumes, I said that the silver I would like least. To be honest, it was really hard for me to pick between Silver and Bay to see which one would take the second spot, but I am loving Silver as well. As this dried down, I definitely got more of those like aquatic notes, and I feel like now that it has dried down and I gave it some time to develop, I would still say that this has those fruity elements and those citrus elements, but you definitely smell like the aquatic element as well, and it almost smells like a citrusy, fruity, beachy type of perfume. And again, this is just such a unique scent, and I just think it's super captivating. It's just different. It draws you in. My next favorite would be Wifey. As this dried down, I definitely got more of those powdery notes. I happen to really like those powdery type of dried down perfumes. Another perfume from KKW fragrance that has that same type of powderiness that I love is the Chloe Diamond. I believe it's Sapphire. It's the blue one. It also has that powdery finish. It's not similar to this. They're different, but they both have that powdery dry down, which I love. So I say that you would like this if you like citrusy scents, some citrusy, fruity, sweet, but also with that powderiness. I really loving this also. And then the last two are Gold and BFF. So Gold is my fifth favorite, which I thought I would have liked this the most. It's really nice and woody and oriental, and I do feel like this fragrance could maybe pass as a cologne. And I would say that this is more fresh than floral, especially as it dried down. More of those fresh notes came out. So I like this, but I just don't love it as much as the other ones. And then the last one for me is BFF. This one just smells straight like candy, like sweet candy. I love sweet scents, but I personally don't love scents that are very, very sweet like candy, like this one. That being said, I still do like it. I still do see myself wearing this. But if you love that sweet, that berryness, especially, I'm not even kidding, it literally smells like berries and cream. It just smells so luscious and like delicious. So if you like those berry sweet candy scents, then you will love this. All right, and that is it for today's video. I think that this may have been one of my most favorite videos to film. It was just so fun and exciting smelling all of the new fragrances. Let me know down below in the comments if you plan on picking any of these up or have any more questions about any of these scents. And if you like this video, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!